Now that we're involved in playing along with the tracks, the play-along tracks, I want to talk a little bit about expression, ways to interpret music. You've probably noticed that I've sometimes been wiggling my hands back and forth. This is called vibrato. Now, it's really an arm movement, and you can see what I'm doing. I'm just sort of like circulating. I'm holding the note, putting a little weight on the string and moving it around a little bit. Rotating my forearm a little bit. And it really helps when you're playing melodies. Now, in this case, we're embarking on a 24 etude process where we're going to be playing melodies, simple melodies, to these chordal tracks and, the piano and the drums. And you're going to have to hold notes and make them sound beautiful and think like a singer, really. You're going to be singing the melody on your bass. They're simple melodies, but I want you to learn how to think lyrically like a great singer. You can listen to singers for phrasing, for vibrato, for ideas. You can slide into notes. You can be expressive. You can be dynamic, play some notes a little louder, some softer. You can play some notes a little shorter if you want for emphasis. You can sometimes be lazy and lay behind the beat a little bit. Like, for instance, the melody to this first one is a very simple melody. It goes 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. It's like a lullaby. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. See, I'm massaging that note a little bit with vibrato. Now, you can take those notes, and after you learn this melody and you feel comfortable with it, I want you to think about even maybe adding a note or two. You could say, and you can really think of it as you can add notes that are in that C scale. Remember, you learned their C major scale from before. And in this case, even in the low positions, any of these notes, the low E, the F, the G, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Those notes all sound good with these chords. Now, I want you to use your ears, too. There's a couple of chords where you might have to stay away from certain notes and others, but I don't even want to get into the theoretical aspects of that at all. I just want you to use your ear and your heart when you play these melodies. This is the beginning of improvisation, really, because the great improvisers use the melody as their guide. Sometimes a great solo can be made up of the melody with just a tiny little bit of embellishment. Especially on these kind of ballad-like melodies, if you play too many things, it ruins the whole mood and the vibe of the whole thing. So I want you to really think like a singer on these. And I'll play for you. I'm going to do these, and so that you can see the types of things that work. I'll play the melody straight the first time, and then maybe I'll do a little embellishment on it and try to show you a lyrical approach for these. Okay, so let's work on this now. You can use a little vibrato if you want. You can slide into a note. Sometimes that's the one thing wonderful about the acoustic bass. There's no frets, so if you just relax and you let your finger slide, you can do some things that are very emotional and provocative sounding. So let's try to do this now. Let's do this together. C major.